We're starting off with the ever-growing business that is Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon are going to Hollywood. The company says that it's going to produce 12 films that will hit the cinemas and then stream online within 4 to 8 weeks of its release. That's closing the gap, because normally when films are released in cinemas, it takes like 3 months for them to come to the home rental market. The project is being headed by Ted Hope, who's the producer behind Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. And the company have previously had success with their own TV shows that they produced for their Amazon Prime instant video service. Shows like Transparent, which did really well at the Golden Globes last week. And they say that the move is inspired by the release of The Interview, the film that did really well online around Christmas time. So it's a sign that tech companies are moving into the media space. Netflix obviously have done this first, but Amazon are now making moves to Hollywood.
I guess this will be putting pressures on big Hollywood studios, though, because Amazon will be able to put it out there straight away pretty quickly.
Absolutely, yeah. And the interesting thing about it is tech companies can learn a lot more about the audience. They know when people skip shows or when they, rate films and TV shows. They get much better audience insight, which has led to the success of companies like Netflix.
Okay, interesting. Okay, now let's talk about this phone that is challenging iPhone 6, or apparently.
Yeah, this is making Apple pretty nervous, actually. It's a company called Xiaomi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's like Xiaomi, the money. And the device is called the Mi Note. It's bigger, it's thinner, it's lighter, and it's much cheaper than Apple's iPhone 6 Plus, which is Apple's flagship device. This Mi Note was launched in Beijing last week, and the company poked fun at Apple and the iPhone 6's sticky-out phone. It's copied Apple on a lot of design cues, and the software looks quite a lot like Apple's iOS, but they haven't copied Apple on the price. This is much cheaper.
How much cheaper?
So the iPhone 6 Plus is about £620 in the UK. The Mi Note is £250. Although it's not out in the UK yet, it's only available in China, but I think it'll make Apple pretty nervous if it does come west.
How can you justify those prices then? Because they certainly look very similar. I mean,
yeah,
quite
they do.
Scarily similar, really.
Well, the funny thing, these Chinese competitors, they're so close to where these phones are actually produced, where the iPhone is actually produced, so they have access to the parts, and obviously the design inspiration, they're seeing it, every day. So I think that's how they can compete.
Okay, let's talk about this. If you're not in the market for a mobile phone, maybe you're in the market for a robot.
So if you've got a bit more than 250 quid, you've got £1 million to spend. Right. You can blow it all on this robot suit, which looks insane. It's called Karatas. It's a Japanese product that's now available on Amazon for £1 million. It's 13 feet tall, it weighs 5 tons, and you control it by climbing inside the suit or by remote controlling it with your iPhone. It's pretty terrifying. It only goes 5 miles per hour, but it's got an advanced weapon system that will fire 5,000 BB pellets a minute.
Well, that doesn't sound like something that should be on the open market to me.
No, and it is on the open market, and the scary thing is it can even lock onto targets and follow them around, and you fire the BB pellets just by smiling.
I mean, should we be worried? I mean, we just saw a shot of it there going down the street.
I'm worried now, yeah.
Is it something that realistically could be, for sale? Well, it is for sale, but can we see it on the streets?
Should it be?
Yeah.
I think you have to have quite a bit of money to do it. There aren't that many produced. It's kind of an art project that's turned into a product, but I won't sleep very well tonight knowing this is out there.
Okay, let's talk now about your app of the week.
My app of the week is Google Translate, which just got a whole lot smarter. It can now automatically translate speech in real time, so it will detect the languages being spoken between two people and act as a translator. It will also use your smartphone's camera to translate text. You can hold it up against signs and menus, and it will translate English, French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and Russian. And it's free for Android and iOS.
I mean, this surprises me that this isn't one of the apps that's sort of been launched sooner. It seems like the most basic of apps that people would desperately need when they go out on holiday.
It has been launched sooner because it was different apps that Google bought and put together into one. So there was one called Word Lens, which has been out for a couple of years, and they've now integrated that. I mean, it's useful if you're travelling. It's also quite a fun party trick as well to try out at home.
So this is basically the new invention is that you can photograph or see words as they're written down.
It's quite magical to use. So it uses augmented reality. You hold it up at signs and it will just kind of mimic the font and in real time translate the text.
And do you need to be connected to the internet?
That's the thing. So if you are using it when you're travelling, it's going to cost you sweet bucks on your data plan.
You do need to be connected then, so you're going to be roaming.
Yeah, some functions will work offline, so you can use text translate, typing into your smartphone offline. But yeah, be warned, it will cost you a little bit when you're travelling.